Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. So I got several plants I'm going to be repotting today. Most of my Lophophora and my 3 Ariocarpus. I want to get these into deeper pots because all of these plants have tap roots, and if they're in shallow pots, what can happen is that tap root can start to coil up at the bottom, and that's not really a good thing. So I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue with any of these. Some of them have been in these pots for quite a while though. I'll show you each one a bit more closely. This loft has been in this pot for a good 3 years now. Pot feels very tight as well, so there's probably a lot of root in there. Two more lofts in this pot, different species. I'll probably keep the double ones together when I repot them as well, saves on a bit of space. Two more in this pot, one of which has some offsets. Again, when I repot these, I'll keep them together. And this crazy looking loft, which over the past year has produced so many offsets, pretty much erupting out of every available areole. Even on top there's some starting to come through. Then onto the Ariocarpus. Very slow growing this one. This one I did repot last year, but I should have put it into a deeper pot than this really. Another Ariocarpus, Fissuratus hybrid called Godzilla. This one has been in this pot for about 4 years, so it's long overdue a repot. And finally this little Ariocarpus, painfully slow growing this one. Right, let's get them unpotted. Start with the lofts. Wow, that label was tight in there. So yeah, I'm hoping its taproot hasn't coiled up too much on this, or any of them. We're about to find out though. Doesn't look like it has. Just loosen the soil up a bit. Grab the trusty skewer. I don't like messing with plants that have tap roots on them too much. They are more prone to rot than ones with more fibrous root systems. But I don't think the actual taproot on this has coiled, so that's a bonus. You can see that big chunky taproot there. Nice healthy loft. Okay, next one. Oh, we do have some roots starting to come through the drainage holes on this one. I think we're good with this one as well. Doesn't look like it's coiled up. Okay, just going to gently separate these, but like I said, I will pot them back up together. Lovely healthy roots again. And on this one. Okay, these ones next. These two haven't been in this pot for too long, and it's already a decent depth, so I doubt they will have coiled up. Nice. Awesome roots again. Lovely taproot on this one. Now the crazy looking one. Looks nice again. Love it when the mix just falls away from the roots like that. Lovely roots once again. Okay, I actually forgot to show this one. This is another lof I have that I want to get into a deeper pot. This one developed quite a nasty scar on it not long after I got it. You can see that mark there. But it has grown out that nicely over the past few years. It was more on the top. So yeah, let's get this unpotted. Okay, not many fibrous roots on this, but a lovely thick taproot. Okay, the Ariocarpus now. Like I said, this one I did repot last year, but I want this in a deeper pot as well. Not a bad root system. Okay, this one has been in its pot the longest, so it's the one that's most likely to have a coiled taproot. Pot doesn't feel super tight like the first loft did though, so we might be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Okay, final one. I doubt this one will be super pot bound either. That's perfectly fine. Lovely little taproot. Okay, the soil they're going into is a little different. I've got an extra component to add to this in just a second. Now in here is some Johnins No. 2 compost, pumice, Keodama, and I'm also going to add some limestone chips to the mix as well. Where Lophophora grow in habitat there's a lot of limestone. Same with Ariocarpus, although one of them that I have tends to grow in areas where there's gypsum. Quite a bit different to limestone, but it should be alright in this mix as well. So going to add these and give it a mix. And we're ready to get potting up. So yeah, these are the nice deeper pots I'll be using for them. Plenty of room in there to accommodate those taproots. So I'll pot a few up, then probably speed the rest of the footage up. Start with the lofts first. A little bit of slow release feed in there as well. Pop the plant in and start filling. Poke the mix down with our trusty skewer as always. Okay, I'm not happy with how high that's sitting, so I'm going to redo that. I put too much in to start with. That looks better. Give the pot a tap as well, make sure that mix sits nicely around the roots. First one done. The one with lots of babies on it next. Height looks good. So yeah, I am hoping these plants will like the limestone that's in here. They've done fine without it, but hopefully having that in there will make them extra happy. Okay, I shall get all the others done and be back with you in just a minute. And there they are, all potted up into their new homes. Now I would normally top dress them, but I can't find any unfortunately. Actually yes I can, I managed to find some lava rock and some molar clay for them. Look much nicer now. So yeah, as always after a repot, no water for these for about a week. Probably closer to 2 weeks as they're Lophophora and Ariocarpus. Just minimises any issues with rot, and these plants can go a very long time without water anyway. They store lots of it in those chunky tap roots. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this repotting video. There will be several more to come, and I want to make the effort to get quite a few repotted this year, as I didn't get round to doing it last year. So thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to like and comment. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You'll be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salam pop alam. Bye for now.